Let's go ahead and start this verses up, man. What do you say?
Yeah. We can do that.
All right, well, yeah, by request, man, we're gonna do this Outkast and Mobb Deep mock verses. I picked 20 Outkast records. Coop picked 20 Mobb Deep records. I think this worked out well, man, because these, first of all, they're duos, right? And I think that they're flagship duos from their respected regions, and they came
Hmm.
out around a similar time. I know people don't
Yeah,
really look at Outkast as like a kid group or yeah, like they were like kids pretty much when they dropped. Same
both
thing
of
with
them.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm saying
both of them.
same thing with Mobb Deep, Juvenile Hell. I know you probably ain't got no Juvenile Hell on your list, but yeah, these
No,
guys
no,
were
I want to
young,
beat you.
young.
Yeah, I want to beat you. I'm not gonna beat you with juvenile hell songs.
No, no, no. You know they tried their best on that. They really came to life with the Infamous. But yes, I think this is a really good matchup because these two groups are a lot more similar than people might think. Um, I know that
Especially in terms of what they mean to their region, Mike.
yeah, and
Yeah,
how early they got started too. You know what I'm saying, and how
yeah.
high
They're
praise
both
that
pretty
half of the group gets as an individual and things like that.
right, and they're both pretty much fresh out of high school when they,
Oh,
you know,
straight up. You know that one
yeah.
picture of Andre Big Boy and Mr. DJ for Southern Playalistic, man. Like they look like kids. Where Dre got the
Hmm.
braids and the Braves jersey.
Hmm.
Kids. All right. Well, let's
They
do
are
this one.
kids.
Yeah. Yo, so we got somebody in here that said Juvenile Hell is great. Okay, let's do this.
It's solid. It's just okay. It's just okay, fam. It's just okay. Hit it from the back, and like the first shook ones are like the highlights. The rest of it's just some mid, dude. Like, yeah.
Well, I haven't seen
Well,
Coop's list for real. I just copied and pasted and put it into
yeah, I'm just
the
looking at yours for
viewpoint
the
so
first
you can
time.
see it. And we're about to go track for track. We're probably gonna need y'all help on some of these songs. Let's just get into it, man.
Yes, the first one. We need your help on the first one.
Okay, so on the first round, we got Coop picking Mob Deep's the infamous Mob Deep. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
That's just,
that's just
yeah.
the title. I got you. I shouldn't have
It's,
included that. All right, survival of the fittest and players ball. I got players ball on that.
I got Survival of the Fittest, Mike, and I love Players Ball. I think Survival of the Fittest is a better record.
What y'all got in there, man? Y'all got survival of the fittest or players ball. Hmm. We're gonna call that a wash for right now. We'll wait till people, what I'm saying,
I
get in
mean,
there. But you know what? No, no, no. Let's talk through this real quick. What?
yeah. Hold on. I think first of all, I think both of these songs are epic lead-off singles to epic albums. So they have that in common. I just think that Survival of the Fittest is more of a legendary East Coast hip hop classic song than Players Ball is a Southern hip hop classic song. Both of these songs are instant classic songs.
I'm seeing a lot of survival. I'm seeing a
It
lot
is,
of survival.
and
Yeah.
well, here's why, Mike. Because Prodigy's verse is memorable on there, and that's what I mean about this verse. Is why I didn't mind picking Mob. Is because I get to go through Prodigy's memorable shit. That's tough to beat. This is one of those moments.
Ah, man, it looks like survival of the
Mike,
fittest won this.
Mike, the way he starts off, there's a war going on outside. No
You
man
ain't
is safe
safe
from.
from.
You can run, but you can't hide from ever. From these streets that we done took. You walking with your head down, scared to look. You shook. Cause ain't
No
no
such
such
thing
things
as
as
halfway
halfway
crooks.
crooks. They never around when the beef cooks is my part of town. It's similar to Vietnam. You know, like that's classic, Mike. That's classic. Every hip hop head knows that.
Well, looks like
Every.
survival of the fittest won that. You know what? My my actual plea for players balls, I feel like it was just a great introduction, great first single. It kind of got you right into Southern Playalistic and what that was. I think the hook's
No,
incredible. I think musically, it's somewhere
no,
else.
No, Mike, both of these songs did the same things for their respective classic albums because, like, Survival of the Fittest is the perfect tone for the infamous, the same way Players Ball is a perfect tone for Southern Playalistic. I just think Survival of the Fittest is a more classic record. We're just arguing between classic records and classic lead-off singles off classic albums.
Well, you know what? It looks like the people agree with you. Um,
It is. Survival of the Fittest is whew.
so Survival of the Fittest wins that one.
And Mike, it's been sampled a whole lot, Mike. People have sampled stuff from Survival of the Fittest. You know?
Oh, this next one's hard too, man. It's hard for me. Uh,
Yeah.
the
I told you,
Learning,
Mom.
Burn versus So Fresh, So Clean. I got,
See, I
I
told
have to
you.
take I'm trying to take my bias out of this, man, because I love
Learning
Burn
is a
though.
must.
I
Yeah,
love
learning is a
Burn.
must. You want to know what's crazy, Mike? Is that like Havoc showed out on the Learning. That's one of Havoc's best moments to me.
I mean, Noid, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
Noid's crazy on there. Noid's crazy on there. Noid's the highlight of the song.
no, I think Vita's the highlight of the song.
I mean, she just brought the energy to the hook, Mike. But it's like, yeah, when Noid's like, you don't think I live a pop life now? Because
Boy,
hey,
you
you
can
can get
get
pop
popped
right
right now.
now.
Me no play. I keep a gun around my way. I'm a
Because I'm a
fucking
fucking
drama
drummer
king like
king,
my
like my
nigga
nigga
K
K
Slay.
Slay.
All right, so this one seems to be
Yeah.
leaning more towards So Fresh, So Clean. What y'all got? Burn or So Fresh, So Clean?
Mike, I actually think that's probably So Fresh, So Clean too.
You
As
know,
much as I love Burn,
I have a lot to say about So Fresh, So Clean, man. Like, I feel like that's the last great Outkast song. Is that fair to say? Like
classic,
single?
yes. Not great, not great. It's classic single, yes. It's their last classic single
What's
together,
the
yes.
last great Outkast single then?
No, that's it.
Yeah,
As far as like classic stuff, as far as like, yeah, with them, yeah.
yeah. All right.
hmm
So we won one right now. I'm getting
hmm
nervous, man. Hell
I
on
told you,
Earth or
man.
ATLians? I got Hell on Earth on that one, man.
Me too. Mike, I told you, like, Mobb Deep's 2030 best songs are as good as anybody's 2030 best songs. Anybody's.
Okay, I think that's an easy one. I mean, we can ask
Yeah.
the people in the room because I do want to keep you guys' engagement up. Make sure y'all, tell a friend to join this chat because this is actually getting really, really good. Um,
Mike, this is another one of those records that's classic by Mobb Deep that's been sampled a lot, most notably by Pete Rock on Rock M's The Saga Begins. The Saga Begins. Begin war. I draw first blood, be the first to set it off. Macaws, tap all jaws, lay down laws. That's Hell on Earth. That's what I mean. This is classic shit.
Hell on Earth is classic. Yeah, people are saying Hell on Earth and a
That beat is
landslide.
crazy. Mike, that
Are
beat
y'all
is
really
crazy.
telling me that Morris Brown is the last great Outkast song? That's a big boy record. So is The Way You Move. I'm talking
That's a
about
big boy
with both
record.
of those guys. The
Talking
Whole
about
World.
Outkast. Talking about Outkast.
I never loved The Whole World, bro. I don't even think I included it on here actually. Did I? Yeah, I left that off. I never liked The Whole World.
I wasn't big on it, Mike. It was cool. It was one of those things. It's like, okay, y'all are making music for everybody now, and that's okay too.
People say Hollywood Divorce is the last classic Outkast song. Wasn't a big fan of Hollywood Divorce either, but hey,
Hollywood Divorce is pretty dope, but
it
don't
ain't So
consider it
Fresh,
to
So
be great.
Clean. Nah.
It's not. Yeah, it's not great or classic. It's a really dope record though. The
Yeah,
Hollywood Divorce is really dope.
I
It's
think I
not
look
great.
at
It's not
it
classic.
different. I look at it different where it's like a magical Outkast record for me is just those two guys, right? And like two dope boys in the Cadillac and those moments, elevators. Like for me, a great Outkast record doesn't have to feature Snoop Dogg and Lil Wayne, man. Like that's something different.
I feel you.
All right.
No, I feel you.
So we on round 4. So we got it twisted, get up, get out. I think that's easily get up, get out.
It is. Got It Twisted was the weakest song on here. You can have that.
Keep it
Go
thorough,
ahead.
and it's funny, yo. We didn't even see each other's list. We both went for I guess solo spots on this, but keep it thorough.
You went
International
International
Players
Players
Anthem.
Anthem. I
International
hate
Players
you.
Anthem gets that.
What do you say?
I say International Players Anthem. All right, what do y'all say in the chat? Y'all got
I'm
keep it
probably
thorough or International Players Anthem?
I'm actually probably gonna lean towards you on there too, Mike. As much as I love Keep It Thorough, but damn,
I I hate to
I
take
thought
that
I
one
was gonna
from you.
surprise you with Keep It Thorough. I wasn't expecting that. That was a nice play by you.
Keep it thorough is great. That beat
I
is
love Keep It
classic.
Thorough.
Yeah, man. And P went
It's classic
in on
rap.
that shit.
Yeah, it's classic rap.
All right, so people are saying keep it thorough. International Players Anthem. Keep it thorough easily. Keep it thorough. Keep it thorough. Damn, never mind. International Players Anthem. Players Anthem. Keep it thorough. It's back and forth. International Players Anthem.
Are we washing?
Definitely International Players Anthem. International. I think International's picking up steam. International. Keep it thorough.
Okay.
International by hair. Alchemist. Yeah, I know what that answer is. All right. God Part 3.
That seems like International Players Anthem won that, but it's close.
God Part 3 and Spody Dopalicious. That's Spody.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Ooh.
I love G.O.D. Father Part 3. I do, though.
Live Nigga Rap. Live Nigga Rap and Rosa Parks.
That's Live Nigga Rap.
What?
Yeah, Live Nigga Rap's better than Rosa Parks. You know that, Mike. Come on, Mike, you're ahead. Mike, you're ahead. You know that. You know Live Nigga Rap's better than Rosa Parks.
Wait a minute. If this was Miss Jackson, I could say, okay. But I don't know
Mike,
about
so how do
this,
you feel about Rosa Parks? I think Rosa Parks, along with Miss Jackson, are probably like the singles that I like the least that they've released.
I'm going to ask the people in the room real quick.
Yeah, I told you we're going to ask the people about a lot of this stuff because it's a lot of classic stuff.
Okay, Live Nigga Rap or Rosa Parks? Now, this is what I got to say about Rosa Parks. I think that Rosa Parks is probably, it's obviously a super commercial single, but I think it's probably their most artistically great and lyrically dense and musically dense single, period. Like, even Dre's verse, I think Dre's verse on there is brilliant. Like, the approach of it. The harmonica breakdown.
I love Rosa Parks. That's one of Dre's finest moments to me, actually, as an MC. Like, if we were pulling out his 20 greatest verses, the verse on Rosa Parks would be on there for me. But, I mean, Mike, Live Nigga Rap, like, and I put that on there because, like, even though that's on It Was Written, Mike, Havoc did the beat, and it's Havoc and Prodigy on there. And, Mike, you can't find any other rap album that's not a Nas album that has Havoc and Prodigy rapping on there with a beat by Havoc. And Live Nigga Rap is, Mike, you know what
Live
Nigga
Rap.
Like?
You've saw. Listen, man, that's hard to. Yeah. All right. Let me go to the chat real quick.
Yeah,
we got Live Nigga Rap, Rosa Parks, Live Nigga Rap, Easily, Stop It, Rosa Parks,
right.
Live Nigga Rap. Y'all crazy. I love Rosa Parks. But all right, Rosa Parks, Easily. Can't go wrong with either. But Rosa Parks. They're asking me why I didn't do Return of the Gangster. Rosa Parks is a far better song. Live Nigga Rap, no doubt. Rosa Parks. Live Nigga Rap should go against Skewed on the Barbie. Rosa's lyricism, everybody move back to the bus. Live Nigga Rap. Listen.
Wash? Are we washing?
That can be a wash because they're so different. And I feel you, like, if I was...
They're so different.
I'll put it this way, and I'll be perfectly honest. If I was going in the whip right now, I'm playing Live Nigga Rap first. But if we're sitting
Mike,
here,
you already know that.
Yeah,
it's like, Mike, you want to know what this is? This is like one of those like Randy Moss, Jerry Rice conversations. I always tell people, if you tell me Jerry Rice is the greatest receiver of all time, I'm not going to argue with you, but I'm going to tell you, if we're on a football field and we're picking players and Randy Moss and Jerry Rice are standing right next to each other, you're picking Randy Moss. And that's what Live Nigga Rap is.
But if I'm sitting there and breaking down the songs, it's like, okay, I got to go with Rosa Parks, but yeah. All right, we'll make that a wash. What round are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, and I want people to know, me and Mike don't look at each other's lists, so the way the songs fall is just like the way the songs fall. He does his list, I do mine. We literally don't see each other's stuff really till like right before the show, and we make it a point to not really look at each other's list till we like have to do it.
Yeah, because don't nobody want to have any kind of advantages and make it unfair. Yeah. All right, so I don't think I even scored that, so that's a wash. We'll do. I'll put the washes up here, and whatnot. Okay. Now we got, where we at? Still Shining and Benz or Beamer. I got Benz or Beamer on that.
Yeah, you won. I love Still Shining. Still Shining is one of Havoc's best beats.
Eye for an Eye, Elevators. I took out a good one on that one. I'm going Elevators on that.
Mike, I'm going Eye for an Eye, actually, Mike.
Really?
Mike, I mean, how about this?
Let me ask the people, and I want to get to what you got to say about it.
No.
Who y'all got? Eye for an Eye or Elevators?
Mike, Eye for an Eye
Mm-hmm.
is one of Nas's and Raekwon's best 5 guest verse appearances ever, and it's on the same song. And the beat is crazy. It's classic. It's one of the best posse cuts ever.
I think if we're sitting here breaking down
And and
Andre's
Mike,
most notable verses, the Elevators verse is the verse.
no, Mike, you might be right, Mike, but it's Mike. I'm telling you, Mike. Like, ooh,
All right, so let me
it
go
could
to
go
the
either
chat.
way.
LP says eye for an eye. Seymour says eye for an eye. Junior says eye for an eye. Shannon says elevators. Terminator, he didn't give an answer. Miss Mo says, why'd y'all do that? But eye for an eye. Eye
We
for an
didn't do
eye. Eye
it.
for an eye. Eye for an eye. I got eye for an eye. Yeah, it looks like eye for an eye got this one.
It is Mike. That's the first time Nas says Nas Escobar on a song too.
Mm, mm.
Yeah,
Wow, I can't believe elevators got taken like that.
I can't
Okay.
believe Keep It Thorough got taken, Mike. It happened.
So we on round 9, and I want to make sure all the counts are right.
Yeah, it's
So
5-3. Outkast with one wash.
5-3 Outcast with one wash. Okay, cool. I'm glad you keep score too, because I think I missed something. All right, so the next one we got Drink the Pain Away and Southern Playalistic. I mean, I'm going Southern Playalistic on that.
I'm gonna give you Southern Playalistic on that too, Mike. I actually thought Southern Playalistic was a better song than Players Ball, and I still do. And I think the staying power of Southern Playalistic is better too.
You know what? I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. I think that
I think it's one of the best second singles ever. I think it's one of the best second singles ever because it could have been and should have been the first single if
that
you
hook
really
is
like know
beautiful.
how I feel. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
beautiful record.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think the only reason why it wasn't the first single is the fact that Players Ball was just out. You know what I'm saying? It was already
Yeah,
out on the
because
Christmas
Players Ball was a
album.
Christmas
Yeah.
song, right?
So like
Southern
Southern
Playalistic to me is
Playalistic
like the
hasn't
real,
been
yeah,
made yet. Yeah.
yeah.
Like
No, Mike, I still play Mike when it gets hot in Atlanta. Like that's one of the first songs I play. I let the sunroof back and I cut Southern Playalistic on and I start. Yeah,
such a beautiful record. I really wish I
it
could
is.
have put Crumble and Herb on here. I really wish
You
that
didn't put Crumble and Herb on here.
I
Are
didn't. I
you
thought about
bugging?
it. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I should. You know
Are
what? I got
you
Miss Jackson on here. I
bugging?
should have put Crumble and Herb on here instead of Miss Jackson.
Yeah, you messed up
Yeah,
majorly.
that's one that I messed up on, and I wish I could have put Funky Ride on here too.
You couldn't do Funky Ride and Spodioti Dopalicious, Mike. Had to
Nah,
pick
I
one.
wanted to put Liberation on here too, but
I was thinking about Liberation, Mike. Liberation would have been a nice way to end.
nah, I wanted to end with Power. Okay, this is the one I was afraid of. Dang, I shot your remix, skewing on the Barbie. Well,
I shot your remix, Mike.
damn, man.
Go ahead and ask the people. Even though you know what time it is, you know what P's verse is on there. That's what I'm saying. P's a monster, man.
What do y'all think? I shot your remix, is skewing on the Barbie. So P's verse is
Conversate with
better
many
than
men.
find the common
Yeah,
denominator, the nigga numerator. Never know who the hater niggas cater to your ego. I'm sorry, like a
Mike.
tower who's the
Once
cousin to
again,
Calico.
Mike,
This in
Mike,
Puerto Rico,
Mike,
back on the street like Chico. The barge, he large and got a lack in the
Mike.
garage.
Mike, once again, we have bars by Prodigy so legendary that a famous MC and producer took them and sampled them and made another classic record. This is the verse where Jay-Z and Primo pulled the evils from, Mike.
Yeah.
Illuminati with my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society trying to keep their eye on me. But I'ma stay incognito in places they can't find me. Strategically make moves, the G.O.D. is sort of similar but iller than a chess player.
Yeah, I mean it's getting blown out right now in the chat, man. Everybody's saying I shot you.
Everybody know what time it is.
Okay.
So do you, Mike.
Nightmare Vultures and Two Dope Boys.
I love Nighttime Vultures, but that's probably two
That's
dope
Two
boys.
Dope Boys.
Yeah.
From the bottom of my lungs, a nigga be blowing, spitting the gang, coming up on you from the south. The ATLians ain't changed. Woo! I
Yeah.
love how
No,
Big
no,
Boy
no.
came through on that shit. It's one of my favorite beats on that whole album. What a great
Oh,
sample
Mike.
too, by the way.
Mike, I'm so mad at you about this next one. I just looked at it because I just knew I was about to win this record.
Give up the goods and the Kumina. Yeah, that's a Kumina.
Don't say it like it's that easy.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Don't say that like it's easy.
Q-Tip's my man.
That's
You know
not
what I'm
easy.
saying? That was a great
say that
beat
like
by
it's easy.
Q-Tip. Great beat by Q-Tip, but you know,
Mike, that's a great song. That's another classic hip hop record.
It is. It's a great record. I love that sample. They killed that track because what was that? Pink Cookies in the Plastic Bag. That was first, right? But yeah, they
Hmm.
came back and yeah, that shit's hard. Give Up the Goods is great. But Aquemini is the title track to one of the greatest hip hop albums ever. And
No, no, no,
the
no, no. I think Aquemini is one of Outkast's five best songs, probably. So,
people
like,
are picking
you're
Give
not
Up the
gonna.
Goods in the chat though.
That's not surprising to me, Mike, because it's more of a hip hop based song. That's what I'm saying. Like with Mobb Deep, you're getting a lot of classic hip hop stuff. That's what the heads gravitate towards. And Mike, I'm gonna
Queens
tell you
get the
this,
money,
Mike.
long
You
time,
more
no
likely,
last. Yeah.
and you probably more likely to jump in the ride and put on "Give Up the Goods" than Aquemini too, Mike.
You
Hey,
might
yo,
be
Queens
right.
get the money,
Noy
no
did
time, no
kill that
cash. I'm
shit.
caught up in the hustle with the guns go blast. The fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pull out his heat first, he pulled out his heat last. Now who the fuck you think is living to this
This
day?
day, I
Trying to
can tell
tell these
you
young
that
niggas
crime
crime
don't
don't
pay.
pay. They
They
look
look
at
at
me
me
and
and
say,
say,
Queens
Queens
niggas
niggas
don't
don't
play. Do
play.
your thing, I do mine,
Hey.
stay out of my way. It's like hard trying to survive in New York State, but can't stop till I'm eating off a platinum plate. Po come around and try to relocate me, lock me up forever, but they can't deflate me, cause having
Having cash
cash
is
is
highly
highly
addictive.
addictive, especially when you're used to having money to live
All right,
with. I
hold
pull a
on,
step.
Coop. It looks like we got outvoted. I mean, because it's, yeah, everybody in the chat
Oh,
saying
did
give
we
up the
get
goods.
outvoted? I'm glad we might have got outvoted
Yeah,
by
we
something.
got
I told you that's
outvoted. So
classic
yeah,
shit,
we got
Mike.
to be fair. We got to be fair. People pick give up the
No,
goods. So
yeah, according to hip hop's for the people, so it's 7-5 with a wash.
yeah, 7-5 with a wash right now. Yeah, Akuma and I got
Mike,
beat
you're
by
in a
give
little
up the
bit of trouble,
goods.
Mike, because my ending is super strong. You're in a
I-
little bit of trouble. Telling you you're in trouble.
Drop a gem on them in Dirty South.
Whoa. I'm gonna let the people decide again. I told you we was gonna ask the people about a lot of this stuff because I knew this was gonna happen.
Reggie said Coop trying to get a record deal.
No, 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 no. I got offered a couple of those once.
All right, let me ask y'all in the room, man. Is it gonna be drop a gem on them or Dirty South? Mm, damn, that's rough, man.
I don't really, Mike. To be honest with you, I don't know how to feel about that. I told you, Mike. I think "Drop a Gem on Him" is like probably the most underrated diss record ever, and it's the
A lot of
only
people
guys
say
that
that.
actually made a diss record about Pac, and it was actually a great record, and they put it on their album. And Mike, it was kind of the start of putting diss records at the start of your album because it's the second track on Hell on Earth.
You know, people are picking drop a gem on them.
I mean, I'm gonna roll with whatever the people say on this because I love both of those records. But "Drop a Gem" is pretty special. Mike, that's one of Havoc's best verses too.
Yeah,
Like Havoc Match P on there.
yeah. People are saying drop a gem on them.
I told you
Damn.
you're in trouble because
Leo
my ending's
Manning
strong.
said drop a gem on them. Come on, Mike. No,
I
let's
told,
not act like it ain't close, man. Dirty South is very impactful, man. But
no, Dirty South. I mean, the song "Dirty South" coined the whole phraseology down here. I mean,
a
it
whole
wasn't called the Dirty
subgenre.
South
Yeah.
before that record. Yeah, a whole subgenre got created from that record. But I mean, just record for record, you could go either way. That's why I said we'll lean on the people.
All right, we'll lean on the people. So we're looking at 7-6 Outcast right now with a wash.
You're in trouble,
Damn,
Mike.
man. Streets Raised Me and Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson is Miss Jackson, though. Do we have the Cause I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. You're missing a song, Coop.
I'm missing a song.
Yeah. Cause I think I counted the infamous Mobb Deep because it looked like you got like 19 here. Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Let's go
9,
to my
10,
original
11,
list because I had to edit some songs. I had to cut some songs out, Mike.
19. Yeah, you got 19 songs.
Mike, that's fine. That's fine. Can slide plenty of songs in. I got shit to choose
Where
from.
you gonna slide? Are you gonna slide it at the end, or where you gonna put it?
I mean, Mike, no, 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 no. We can hold on. What do I have on the list?
You have to put it next. Then let's just put it next so it's fair.
Oh, that's fine. The Realist with Cool G Rap.
All right, the realist with Cool G Rap, and that's gonna go against gangster shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go to the people. What y'all think when it comes to Streets Raised Me versus Miss Jackson? All right. Yeah. Terminator says Miss Jackson. We got Streets Raised Me. Streets Raised Me. Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson.
Fascinating.
Yeah, Miss Jackson.
I think Miss Jackson's probably
Miss
gonna win that.
Jackson. Yeah. Miss Jackson ruled summer of 2001, someone says. All right.
Almost to a fault. Almost to a fault.
Yeah. Um, okay. Miss Jackson gets that one. And so what did you say was the one you were putting in there with Cool G Rap?
I'm gonna put the realist in.
The Realist.
I
Okay.
was I was picking between I'm Going Out and the realist, but I think I like the realist more. It's more of a Mobb Deep record.
All right. I wish I could just write it in here so people who are seeing the rebroadcast can see it, but Coop is actually putting in The Realist with Cool G Rap in the next spot because he has 19 songs. So, is it going to be The Realist?
That's my bad.
No, it's all good. Is it going to be The Realist featuring Cool G Rap or Gangsta Shit? What you got on that one?
Mike, low key, I love Gangsta Shit. That's actually one of my favorite Outkast records. I love Big Boy's delivery and how he sets that record off.
It's funny you say that. Everybody always talks about Dre on there. I think Big Boy got the
No,
best verse on there.
it's Big Boy because Big Boy came with the lyrics and the delivery and
Yeah.
he set it off. He kind of set a tone too.
Yeah,
You know?
Outkastomppgoodie. So first, yeah, he was just Big Boy's
Back to
flow
Stankonia
on Stankonia was crazy.
That's what I mean. Like his flow pattern and delivery on there, like on top of the lyrics, it's like, no, he was the one that was crazy on there.
Yeah.
It's just, Andre's a scene stealer. It's just like, like, is David Ruffin a better singer than Eddie Kendricks? It's like, I don't know. But I mean, damn sure taking the mic live in front of him, though. You know what I'm saying?
Outkast with a K, yeah, the niggas are hard. Well, people are picking the realest. People are picking the realest. At Cool G Rap alone. Okay.
Yeah, I told you, Mike. Yeah.
Alchemist Classic.
Hey, Mike, that's one of Cool G Rap's best verses. That's saying a lot.
I'm glad to hear people are saying the Big Boy had the best verse because people never said that when it came out. But I'm glad,
No, that's the Dre infatuation over actually like listening to the music bar for bar.
Nah, Big Boy killed that joint. I liked Slim Cutter Calhoun's verse too. And
Yeah,
I want to say a real big piece about Gangsta Shit, even though it looks like the Realist is going to win this. I always felt like T.I.'s Dope Boys in the Trap came from C-Bone's verse on there.
Right.
It was like Dope Boys from the Trap, like a stack of dough.
Like a stack of dough.
Yeah.
When beef come around, can't let it go.
Yeah. Too bad Jacuzzi bad. Killed it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I hate to see
Mike,
this
that
one.
whole song. I mean, Mike, that's one of the best Dungeon Family collaborations. That's what I mean. I love that record. But that's what I mean. Mobb Deep has that classic hip hop stuff like that. They got Cool G Rap spitting over that crazy, like I think it's like another Scarface sampled loop, and he's just going crazy on there.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, man.
That's
it's
tough,
hard
man.
to
That's
ignore.
tough to go
Yeah,
against,
it's hard to
man.
ignore. Yeah.
Well,
so it's what? It's 8-7 with a wash?
8-7 with a wash. 8-7 with a wash. And we got
Mike, you're in trouble.
Temperatures Rising and Jazzy Bell.
Told you you're in trouble, Mike. It's only getting worse from here. It's only getting worse from here. You definitely should have picked Return of the Gangsta and Crumbling Herb. Definitely. It's all bad. What do the people say about Temperatures Rising?
What y'all got? Temperatures Rising or Jazzy Bell? I got Jazzy Bell.
I might pick Jazzy Bell, Mike. And I'm saying that because how about this? I love both of those albums. I love both of those records, but neither one of those songs for me are even one of the 5 best songs on either one of those albums. And still some of their best stuff.
One of my favorite parts about Jazzy Bell is when Dre goes in on the last verse and kind of takes on Cujo's style. I thought that was so dope. And he was like, me on a girl in that black on black Latino star. I'm like, that is so dope. But people are picking Temperatures Rising. Jazzy Bell's my shit. Temperatures Rising. Temperatures Rising. All right. We got to be fair. We got to go with the people. I'm in trouble right now.
Mike, you're in big trouble, Mike. I haven't played Mobb Deep's 2 biggest songs.
Darren Harris says Jazzy Bell is better. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Looks like we're 8-8.
With a wash, Mike, you're in trouble.
All right, it's mine and the Art of Storytelling Part 1.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble. I told you I could
Listen,
pick a Mobb Deep
man.
playlist.
Listen, man. I don't
Told you I could pick a Mobb Deep playlist, Mike. It's
I don't
cold.
know, man. I don't
They're
know.
cold. Their 20,
But hold
30
on, hold
song,
on.
their 20, 30 best
You're the
songs are as good as
person.
anybody.
You're the person that was saying that you would pick Art of Storytelling over Bonita Applebaum, right? So you're
No,
not
Mike.
saying
Mike,
so.
we gonna know, Mike. We're letting the people pick this one because, Mike, the last two, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. No matter what two records are sitting on the Outkast song, like, and so can I say something about Mobb Deep right quick?
What's that?
Mobb Deep is special.
Mobb
Mobb
Deep
Deep
is
has the
special.
firepower to go against the tribe, to go against the Outkast. You're looking at it.
You
They're that
know,
great.
people are picking It's Mine.
Mike, it's pretty
Okay.
great record, Mike.
People are picking It's Mine over the Art of Storytelling. You know, this is very eye opening too. Um, you know, like you said, Mobb Deep, they got haymakers, man, and
Mobb Deep special.
we look at Outkast as untouchable, and they're clearly getting touched. And I don't think that
Mike,
I just did a bad job of picking songs. You know what I mean? Like, and the
no,
one
but
song
Mike,
that I didn't want to pick actually won.
Mike, I told you that Mobb Deep has better singles than Outkast. You're seeing the proof. Look
I
at it,
think
Mike.
Tribe
Hell on
does
Earth.
too. I think
It's
Tribe does
mine.
too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Quiet Storm and Hootie Hoo. I mean, that's Quiet Storm. I don't even think we need to go to the people on that. And Shook One's Part 2 and Bonds Over Bad Dad. Honestly,
Good night,
man.
Mike. Good night, Mike. You
Yeah,
can't even make an argument for Bonds over Baghdad.
I can't.
You can't.
I
You
can't.
can't.
I
You
can't.
can't. Mobb Deep is great.
So,
They're all time great.
these are some things that I do want to go through, though, because this ended up being.
But hold on, Mike, and I want to say this: like Mobb Deep won this, but all of these songs were close and like pick 'em. So that's what I mean about how special Mobb Deep is. It really just depends on how you feel. Our audience feels like these records were stronger. I kind of tend to feel that way too, because part of the reason why I feel like Outkast is the greatest group of all time is because I don't think there's anybody that has 50 songs that match them. I
Shout
feel
out
like
to
there are a lot.
Oh,
I
go
feel like
ahead.
there are some who have 30, and Mobb Deep is one of them.
I don't want to miss the super chats, man. Shout out to LP. He just sent us $10. He said, "Great stuff, y'all, keeping me sane while I'm in this Bay traffic." You know, for everybody else who's listening in the car, we're on streaming
Shout
platforms
out to
too.
the
So
A.
if you're listening to, your podcast on iTunes or Apple Music or whatever, or Spotify, you can look up According to Hip Hop Live on that too and check out previous episodes. But yeah, let's break this down a little bit because I didn't
Yeah,
think I was
let's break
gonna
it
lose
down.
like this. All right, let's look at it in totality. I'm gonna pull the list back up. It looked like Mobb Deep, based on the people mostly, won this 11-8, with there being one wash. So I want to make sure we got all our numbers right. Yeah, that's 9, that's 20. Boom. I think what surprised me, I think the Players Ball surprised me. Players Ball losing to Survival of the Fittest. I think the Elevators, an eye for an eye, that surprised me.
That's a wash for me. That's a wash for me, actually, when I were to think about it. That's what I mean when I say it's close.
And Akuma and Give Up the Goods, surprising too.
That could be a wash for me too. I would probably lean on Aquemini slightly over Give Up the Goods. But Mike, that's what I mean. Is like when you hear that beat and then Prodigy starts going in, it's special. Prodigy has a lot of epic rap moments. He has a lot of type of shit that you remember forever. He has the type of stuff that other great rappers and producers go and quote. So it plays into that. When you got to go up against it live, it's just different. I mean, Mike, you got to look at it. Mobb Deep is considered to be a hardcore group, but 9 of the 20 songs that I picked were singles.
You know,
They got great singles.
I hope that Havoc is watching this because we do need Mobb Deep in one of these verses. They definitely deserve it. They made some of the biggest hip hop songs of its era, and maybe not on a commercial level, but you know what I'm saying, on a street level. Francisco Rodriguez says, "Mike, what about Everlasting? I love Everlasting, but I don't think people know that record like that."
I don't think Everlasting would have made it on here though, Mike.
Yeah, sitting in the bathtub, listen to the Isley. Brothers and others outside my door
See,
want to despise
see,
me.
but this is
Reminds
what
me
I'm
that
saying.
everyone
Okay,
ain't
so
cool,
listen to
the
what I'm
world is
saying, Mike.
jealous. Yeah.
Everlasting is one of those songs why I think Outkast is the greatest group of all time because that's one of those songs. It's like that's one of their 35 to 50 best songs, and it's like when you get the other cats 35 to 50 best songs, they don't have stuff like Everlasting in there. But in those first 20 to 30 songs, Mike, Tribe, Mobb Deep,
No,
De
that's
La,
real.
Wu-Tang. No, they got stuff that's comparable, if not better, than Outkast. It's that 50 song pack that makes me say the Outkast is the greatest group of all time because I feel like they got 50 songs. You can go 50 songs deep on them, and you can't fuck with them last 15, 20 songs they got the way that you can with the first 30.
What
But
the
the first 30
struggle
you
I
can fuck
think
with.
there is with Cass, and I think we talked about this before, is the fact that Outkast non-singles are their strongest songs, but their
Mike,
singles are so big. You know what I'm saying? So the
so
singles
Mike,
are
I'm going to tell
huge,
you
but the
something.
non-singles are actually the better songs. Like Spody doesn't even have a video.
So can I tell you something? It's like you missed a lot of stuff, but that's the hard thing to read with Outkast album because it's Mike. I was surprised you didn't put Over the Woods on there. I know you and I both
I
love
love
Over the
Over the
Woods
Woods.
dearly. Yeah, that's a top 20 Outkast record to me.
I love Over the Woods. Big Boy went crazy on there, but I will say this:
Mike,
I think
ain't
that
no thing.
I thought about Ain't No Thing. I did. I did. I thought about it. But again, what it is the fact that Outkast singles are so big, I would have to leave off a big single for a song that wasn't.
No, Mike, and that's why they're the greatest group of all time to me because when you get into the whole catalog, it's like, oh no, they got something everywhere, but just that 2030, it's
Yeah.
like, no, other groups have done that. Yeah, Mobb Deep's one of them. Not a lot, not many groups, but some.
Somebody keeps Reggie keeps asking why I didn't put Peaches and Cream on there. You talking about mainstream?
Mainstream. Yeah, he is talking about mainstream. I
Yeah,
think it is,
I
but it
was
ain't
like
all
Peaches
peaches
and
and
Cream
cream.
112? No.
No, because you want to know what mainstream on of their run. Mainstream is probably the weakest Dungeon Family posse cut of the run. Like Thought Process is better, Dirty South is better, Y'all Scared is better. Like literally every other record is better than
I thought
mainstream. Now
about thought process too. My choice was thought process or Dirty South, really,
I
and I
would have
was
went with
like,
Thought Process actually. That's what I mean. Outkast got stuff everywhere. But yeah, Mobb Deep is special, man.
as an outcast, I was born, wasn't one from the harm that would come to meet me like met life, but yeah, life done sent me through a lot of ups and downs, and it ain't nothing like elevators.
Like
But I ain't the
elevators,
one
but I ain't the
pushing the
one that's
buttons.
pushing the buttons.
I got off at
That's
the
where you know
13th
that's where
floor.
elevators came from, Mike.
Incredible, man, incredible stuff. But yeah, man, good job picking the Mob Deep. I mean,
Oh, I told you,
when I
Mike.
knew I was going against Mob Deep, I was like, okay, I gotta hit him with some hits because I know Cass hits are just bigger than Mob hits.
But
Because I
not
don't
better
feel
necessarily.
not better necessarily, but I just didn't feel like I could have beat Mob Deep on the B side. You know what I'm saying? Like if I would have went more B side stuff with Cass, I don't think Cass's non singles beat Mob's non singles. If that makes any
So here,
sense.
so here's what's so special about Mobb Deep. They made B-side stuff, A-side classic stuff. Like
Exactly.
stuff like Give Up the Goods was a single. Survival of the Fittest is a single. It sounds kind of B-side-ish. They made it so classic that it was like, no, like that's us. Like they made it A-side. And
No,
so it's like,
definitely.
that's what I mean. That's what I was telling you. It's like, well, no, Mike, their singles are better because it's like, no, Survival of the Fittest, classic. Give Up the Goods, classic. Shook Ones Part 2, classic. Quiet Storm, classic. Hell on Earth, classic. It ain't just dope. It ain't just great for the times. These are classic singles.
Man,
Yeah, they
that was
got.
fun, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was
I
fun.
think
I
that
think
might
that
have
was
been
probably the
the
most fun that we had doing one,
yeah, I
actually.
think that was probably the best mock verses that we've done. Which one should we do next?
Oh, dude, I don't even know.
I'm sure the fans will think of something. Yeah,
Yeah,
let
I
us
mean, that
know
was
what
something one of
mock
the fans
verses y'all
said, so
want
we'll
us
just
to.
let them pick the next one, too.
Yeah. Let us know what mock verses y'all want us to do next, and let us know who y'all want to get, who y'all want to cover each artist.